What's going on, guys? Viking Nez here with another Warhammer video. So, conclusion with the dwarfs, and that is, I believe they are finally balanced. So I'm just going to showcase you two of the campaigns, obviously, that I'm sort of just doing a wait and see what's sort of going on, if you guys know what I mean. So basically, what we have here is Malachi McCason campaign. Obviously, we start here, but I found as you go through, as I've gone through, obviously we're at turn 132 now. This just got too much. To every settlement you take, someone would come and take it back, or they'd attack you from here, or I took all of this and very slowly they took it back, and I was going this way to fight the Chaos Dwarfs. I beat the Chaos Dwarfs, and in the meantime Archaon and everybody else was coming, so I drove this way and Grimgor came and took the Chaos Dwarfs settlements. So basically what it was as I pushed down this way, as you can hear Kobe, who totally agrees, as I pushed this way, basically settlements were just being taken, and I had a couple of armies. I've got Ungrim currently up here, but yeah, it just got to the point where every time you took a settlement, they'd just take it back, and you know, you could just go on and on and on. But I think now, as this is a much better starting point, I'm now pushing through. Obviously, like, nobody can really stand in the way at the moment. I'll just show you a quick auto. This should be an auto resolve win easily, even though it's up against Gringor. Yeah, auto win. Obviously, we're not gonna, definitely not gonna, we would never lose this battle in a million years, especially with all the airships. So I will play that one at a later date. But do I think they have been nerfed too much? No. Bearing in mind this is on one of the hardest difficulties you can play. I know a lot of people are struggling since the update, but I find they are finally balanced. The only reason I've lost these settlements is because I just couldn't fight a war on every single front. It was just not happening. So so this is the Malachi location bit, and I've got to say, I do find the dwarfs are fairly balanced, especially in this campaign. So we're going to just go over to a Forgrim one I'm playing, just on hard, just to sort of like get the counterbalance, and we'll go from there. I'll see you guys in a second. Cue the fade in. So here we have a Forgrim Grudgebearer campaign, which we are also playing through. And yeah, this one's gone pretty well. For some unknown reason, Belagar Ironhammer has united the with a few of the dwarfs. Ungrim is doing extremely well in this one, but we managed to survive. Basically, with this campaign, because you have to fight so many enemies, I highly recommend just getting trade agreements for the first, like, 20 turns, especially if you are struggling with dwarfs, and maybe the difficult, like, the not having magic makes a big difference, especially for a race. Yeah, you have runesmiths, but let's be brutally honest, they do not compare to someone like a fire wizard. Which even you agree, don't you, Kobe? So yeah, with the Forgrim Grudgebearer campaign, I'd say the guide is definitely still still a thing. But my advice to anyone who doesn't play dwarfs or anyone who is struggling with dwarfs is follow the follow the races that declare war on you first. That is the easiest pattern to go with, and only get trade agreements. Don't get non-aggression pacts. Certainly don't let anyone have military access, because this opens the map up to basically opens the map up to you, and the more enemies that know that's right. The more enemies that know you're there, the more wars you're going to be forced in. So, with the Thorgrim Grudgebearer campaign, definitely be very careful who you're making your appearance wise to. As you can see here, I've got Belagar and Ungrim helping, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I would say the Dwarf campaign, especially Thorgrim, they are definitely harder now that dwarfs have been nerfed a little bit. But it's still, I've got to be honest, as someone who loves playing dwarfs, they are balanced. You can't just steamroll your way through a legendary or hard campaign anymore. There is a lot of challenge there. You have to be definitely engaged in the game. Yeah, you can't just do what I've normally been doing. Been playing dwarfs for so long now, I can literally watch a movie, not really pay too much attention, and generally beat the game quite easily. But now you've got to be very careful. You've got to plan your moves. It's much more balanced. So, CA, if you're listening, that's it. You're done now. Stop nerfing dwarfs. They've had enough. They're balanced. You've done a great job. But leave the dwarfs alone now. They definitely don't need any more nerfs. They don't need anything changing. I would say you've hit the nail on the head. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. I'd be very curious to know what you guys think. And obviously, we will be doing a live shortly. I'm hoping to do it this weekend, but there's no promises, as you can tell by hearing Kobe in the screaming in just this video, which I think is only going to be about 10 minutes long. By the time we've edited all the screaming out, it's very difficult to stream when you have a screaming baby. But big shout out to Segwo and Grim for trying to play Space Marine 2. Unfortunately, I don't think it quite matched up to Segwo's expectations graphic wise, so he got a refund on that one. But yeah, definitely hit them up as well. Big shout out to them too. Absolutely love those guys. Their content is absolutely hilarious. So give them a shout and a drop by if you so happen to see him streaming. But yeah, if I don't see you soon, guys, I will see you in Valhalla. It's goodbye from me and a goodbye from Kobe. See you soon, guys.